What's going on, guys? David G here with another video. Now, if you click on this video, you probably are feeling a little down, a lot of negative emotion. Maybe you're feeling a little lost, etc., right? I'm here to help you out. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be posting a lot more content on mental health, finding purpose, all that stuff. I think I can help you guys out with that a little bit. So just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. But first things first is you got to really ask yourself, you need to ask yourself the proper questions, right? A lot of people don't know how to talk to themselves. You need to ask yourself questions and be willing to understand the answer, right? So are you actually feeling depressed, or is your life bad, right? Those are two different things. So if you are, I would say if you are like actually depressed, or you have a mental problem, is if you have a good relationship with all your friends, all your family, and you have an intimate relationship, you are financially stable, you have a purposeful and meaningful life and engage with the world properly, you are in good shape, you're in good health, and you are still feeling very sad and down. If you are in that situation, then yeah, you probably are depressed, and you probably do have an issue. It could be PTSD. There could be a lot of things that I'm not going to get into right this second, but I do want to clarify that most people do not actually fit into this category, because a lot of people have misconceived what depression is, because depression is an actual feeling that most people feel on a regular basis, and it's a normal human emotion to experience. To give you an example, if I lost everybody in my family today, I would feel very depressed, right? Of course, I experienced something that was very traumatic and depressing. I was in jail or whatever. I was in a depressing situation. I'm going to feel depressed because I'm not in a good scenario, and I shouldn't feel happy about that, right? For most people, one of those things I listed, there's many other things, but maybe you feel lonely, maybe you're not happy with your physical shape, you're not doing good financially. Those are depressing things, and if the more you stack those things on top of each other, it's going to be really hard to feel a lot of positive emotion, right? You have to identify a lot of you are actually fine and mentally fine. You are experiencing a normal reaction to your environment. It's good to understand that you are in control of your environment to some degree, and you can change things and flip them around, no matter how difficult it may seem, no matter what maybe your therapist has taught you or whatnot. You are in control of your minds and your life, and maybe you don't have the best control right now, but you don't want to buy into the lie that you have caught something, you caught depression, and that like you have to take antidepressants or whatnot to fix it. For 99% of people, you really don't need antidepressants. If anything, they actually do more harm than good. Not a lot of research backs up how much they help. In fact, most people that take antidepressants, if you were to do a chemical scan on their, I believe their serotonin levels and everything beforehand, most of them are completely fine and normal, which is therefore proves my point that most people are actually fine. They're just experiencing a normal reaction to their environment. So if you establish that, oh, maybe I'm just lonely, or I'm not happy with my situation, my life sucks, and you are real with yourself and you're honest, maybe your relationship is toxic, and you're real with yourself about that, now you at least have identified what the issue is, right? I have to speak in general because I don't know every single one of you guys' separate situations. However, if you identify the problem, now you can start working towards a solution. Now, the cool thing about that is one of the easiest ways to feel more positive emotion is to observe yourself progressing towards a goal you desire deeply, right? I'll give you a personal example. My goal is to reach like between 165 pounds weight. I used to weigh 132 and I'm like 5'10", so I'm pretty small. I'm still pretty small, but I'm getting there. Other day I weighed myself, I was 146, so I gained 14 pounds, right? I'm bad at math, sorry. But yeah, that was really awesome to just in a matter of like 3 or 4 months gain that weight back. Knowing that I'm progressing towards what I want to achieve, I felt really good, and it really made me feel good overall and made me feel proud of myself, right? And you do have to earn that. You're gonna have to earn feeling good about yourself, because if you haven't done anything good, then you're not gonna feel good about yourself, right? That just makes sense. So you're gonna have to you do have to work towards feeling good. You are not just going to feel good all the time. That is not realistic to expect. You're going to feel an array of emotions, which is completely normal, by the way, and that shouldn't be upsetting. Sometimes you're going to feel real happy, sometimes you're going to feel stoic, nothing, sometimes you're going to feel down, low energy. and that's just the normality of life. And some people experience that more dramatically. It's called trait neuroticism. I actually tend to be high in this, which means I experience a more broad range of negative emotion more intensely, more deeply, and more often. So what I recommend for you to do is actually, you need to set goals that are realistically attainable to you. Maybe you don't clean your room properly, or maybe you just need to start going to the gym like 2 or 3 times a week, because maybe 4 or 5 is too much. You need to just go. Set a goal that you know you can achieve, because if you set too big of a goal, it's very easy to discourage yourself, and it might be too difficult for you right now, and it could be too big of a dragon for you to obtain. So what you actually need to do is set a small and realistic goal for you and for your situation, and it should be a goal that is going to be good for you and beneficial. It needs to be beneficial to you first, and then eventually you can start working towards bigger goals that can be beneficial to like your family or other people. But it needs to be beneficial to you and not detrimental in any way. Obviously, set small goals. These can be daily goals, these can be weekly goals, monthly goals. Maybe your goal is to make an extra couple $100 this month or whatnot. Set something you know you can achieve and actually achieve it, because once you actually achieve something you set out to do, the effect is actually exponential, right? Because you're going to feel better, you're going to feel positive emotion from achieving something you aspired to do that maybe was a little bit more difficult than things you were used to doing before. Once you slay that dragon, now the next dragon can be easier. It can be easier to slay the next dragon. For me, I just made myself go to the gym 4 times a week, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and I went first thing in the morning. That way I had no chance to skip going. I wake up, eat breakfast, go to the gym, and then I had the rest of the day. I did that for a few weeks, and then pretty much after that I was locked in, and I haven't really missed a day since. I've been pretty consistent with it, and it's very easy. And guys, I really recommend the gym for everybody, because it's going to, there's no downside, like truly. It's going to instill discipline within you to go do something maybe you don't feel like doing all the time. You're going to get in good physical shape. If you aren't already in good shape, you're going to feel better about yourself. It's also going to you're going to feel better. Trust me. You're not going to feel tired usually. You usually will feel more energized after you go. That's usually how I feel. And that's why I like to go in the morning, because it kind of kickstarts my day and gives me a boost of energy and positive feelings and feeling productive. Man or woman, if you get your figure right, you're going to be more attractive to people. I've already been experiencing being like hit on more by guys and girls, unfortunately, which has been a very interesting experience. But guys, go to the gym. Just do it. You know you should do it, and a lot of times you already know what you should be doing. And if you don't do what you know you should be doing, of course you're gonna feel like not good about yourself, right? So just do what you know you're supposed to do. It's pretty simple. Most of us already have an innate sense of what we should be doing, even though we know it's difficult. Once you start achieving goals, you're going to notice discipline is going to become easier. And even though you won't feel like going to the gym, you won't feel like doing that overtime at work, you won't feel like going to your second job, you won't feel like cleaning the house or whatever, you will start developing discipline, which is very key to everything in life pretty much. Start developing discipline in order to obtain and achieve more difficult things, because doing difficult things, you're not going to feel like doing the hard work all the time, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. But you have to have discipline in order to consistently stay on top of it and achieve things. You can't just go to the gym when you feel like it. You can't just go to work when you feel like it. If I went to work when I felt like it, I would never go to work, right? That's everybody. You have to do things you don't feel like doing. It's very important to catch yourself. You're going to say, oh, I don't feel like doing this today. That's the most important time to go, guys. You have to do it when you don't feel like it. It's very hard. And you might fail on this a few times, but it's important to understand not to beat yourself up too hard about it. You are just going through a process of instilling discipline, because discipline is very key to pretty much all areas of life. Once you instill discipline, it's going to just rub off on all areas of life, and things are going to become easier. You're going to start exponentially becoming better at things that you didn't even conceive to be possible. And it's going to be a process, guys, but that's the best part. One of the best parts is the journey. It's not the destination. Achieving things and watching yourself progress towards meaningful things and goals is usually how you're going to feel better about yourself. And they obviously should be good things. They should be righteous. They should be good. No snarky, nothing shady. That's just I believe in karma. Karma's just going to bite you back if you do something shady, right? I hope that made sense. So basically the keys are understanding your issue. Most of you are not actually depressed. You have depressing situations that make you feel depressed, which is a normal reaction. It's key to understand you are probably normal and nothing is wrong with you. Now, I'm not a medical doctor, although a lot of people in medicine are a little shady, so I can't diagnose you through the video, but have the common sense. If you were to fix everything in your life that was making you feel depressed, would you still feel depressed? Do you think you would feel better? If the answer is yes, then that means you need to work on those issues, and it's only up to you. No one else is going to solve it for you, right? I can't solve it for you. I can't go to the gym for you. I can't build that side business for you. Your mom's not going to do it. Your girlfriend or boyfriend is not going to do it for you. As much as they might encourage you or support you, you have to be the one that takes responsibility in bettering your life. No one else can do it for you, right? A lot of people do not teach you this, but it's completely up to you. It's your responsibility. Your mental health, your life is your full responsibility. Is not up to politicians. It's not up to Joe Biden or whoever's in office. It's not up to your boss. It's up to you, right? Very key to understand. Anyways, guys, I hope that helps. If you like the channel, like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time.